What's up, you guys? Got a 15 plus 10 on the board. I have the black pieces, opponent's rated 1496, and we have a king's pawn opening, e4, e5. Our opponent's actually lower rated. Okay. King's Gambit. So against this, I'm playing the Falkbeer. I've actually fallen foul of this bishop e7 idea, kind of doubling up bishop and queen on h4 recently. Might do a whole video on that one. Okay, the idea here is that we're trying to tempt this pawn over, recapture with the knight. So we're giving up a full pawn, potentially two pawns, in return for open lines and attacking opportunities. Okay, now this is very interesting. My gut feeling says that queen h4 check might be on. I need to check it. They certainly shouldn't take on the previous move. Now, queen h4 check. How does white get out of check? Well, g3 or king e2. I think the only options. Nothing can block here, nothing can block here. I think we have to do it. The queen's going to come to e4 in either case. And if g3, then we can win the rook. Okay. So I think this is probably the move, unless... Oh, hang on. Here, you can block with the knight. But queen here, the king can't retreat there. King has to go here, right? And then my bishops can come flying out. This is the whole point. This is the whole point of opening up all these lines. Here, if d4, bishop takes d4, and we reinstate the check. These are the only legal moves, I believe. And this is looking already torrid. So it's the Nimzowitsch-Larsen, when they accept the pawn and then you offer the second pawn. But this was declined. White is up two pawns, but what the hell? King can't go there, can't retreat anywhere, can't go here. The only legal moves are this and this. And d2 is just a stay of execution. So let's think about this. I've got queen takes e5 check. This bishop is covering all of these. The queen will be covering those. King will have to go back. Okay, well that same thing. Okay. I've also got bishop takes or queen takes. I think queen takes. And we're getting close to mating him. No. See, all of those are okay. Okay, yeah. Ah, missed that one. I missed that one. Shall I just take the pawn? Don't think I've got any more checks, so take the pawn. Or do I like come here? And is that checkmate? And no, because queen can take. Hang on. Here. He's in check, can't go there. He's got... No, he hasn't got that one. He'd have to go here. Might as well just take the pawn, eh? Interesting to analyse. Did I go wrong somewhere with taking this pawn? Taking this pawn, I allowed him to block the check. Was there a better move? I have another check here. Within four options. No, that's out. Again, bishop can block there, but that doesn't work because queen takes. So maybe actually queen g6 check was the move. See, now I'm actually also threatening this, winning the queen. Okay, so he sidesteps that particular idea. And given check. Okay, so I've got 1, 2... I think knight e7. Problem with knight e7 is that it leaves the king as the only defender of the knight. Bishop here achieves the same result. Then I might choose to put my knight here, for example, and then castle short. Okay, this attacks the queen. Takes and queen takes. Not the biggest fan of. He's not going to take back the pawn, because I'm likely to castle kingside. There's no real benefit to doubling up pawns on c-file. I could come here. Yeah, threatening just to come in with checkmate, I think, so... Yeah. This, I think, is mate. So what's he going to do? I mean, bishop here is a defense of sorts. I'd like to develop my knight. h5 is also a thought. Horrible. He's not going to come here because he falls to checkmate, so he's got to do something about the mate threat. Okay, so h3, bishop here. That might stop mate, but I don't know. King back there. He's got lots of options. So I'm 1530, right? Okay, so h3. There we go. I mean, this is already looking kind of nasty. King's the only defender of the bishop which is under attack. So can we nudge the king away? I think knight f6, I need a really good reason not to play that move. Are there any... There's no real threats. Bishop can't come out. Bishop out to here, I can just shrug it off. Check here, the king could hide away on h2, but that falls, that drops the bishop. In fact, the king would have to go here. Oh, then queen takes anyway, it's supported by the knight. It sucked to be you. It sucked to be you. Got to be prepared against these moves, man. See, I'm playing the King's Gambit. I don't know what I would play against the Falkbeer. That's something I need to do. Note to self, bit of homework there. Then check here just simply wins the bishop. This is the problem. If the bishop runs away somewhere, still got the check. Might be the way to go though. But this is the whole... I mean, what a great example of activity. Piece activity. Material is immaterial. And actually I've won back 3 pawns. Right? At one point I was 2 pawns down. Here I'm 2 pawns down. Right? Still 2 pawns down. Only 1 pawn down. No pawns down. When did I go a pawn up? Oh yeah, now I'm a pawn up. There you go. So the point of these gambits is it's temporary if you can really kind of strike while the iron is hot. This is the threat. You're going to lose your bishop. So I think moving the bishop, or you can't defend the bishop because the thing is, knight h5 check drives the king away. In fact, actually, knight f5 check here. So say you play like queen here or queen here to defend the bishop. I don't know, but then I don't know. Welcome to Hunty's World of Pain. I've not even got a bad position. I mean, I'm getting ready to castle my king. So if he manages to survive this onslaught, then he's still worse. I mean, he's got a stranded king. He's got a rook that's blocked out of the game. Another rook that's, not going to be playing much soon. And hanging stuff. Jacob van der Woede. Van der Woede. Okay. Right, so he's moved the bishop. Now, my first thought is bishop e5 check. Point is, it prevents king h2. So you cannot go there, cannot go there, cannot go there, cannot go... Ooh. So he has to go here. Doesn't he? Yeah. Unless bishop blocks, but that's just mate. That's actually a dovetail mate. Because queen guards all of these squares, and the king has got these like wing pawns here, so he can't block with the bishop. He has to do this. This is the only move. And now I believe queen h5 is checkmate. I am correct. You can resign. Indeed. Wow. But in this, let's look at this from both sides, because I want to know. 39.8. I made a blunder. Yeah, well, I think we know what that was. 5 great moves and 80% accuracy. Okay, but black is already slightly better. Let's look at the analysis on this. Let's go. Okay, let's look at lines. Knight f3. Knight f3 is best by test, but look, I mean, but this is the thing with the King's Gambit. The engine will always say, well, black's slightly better. But ED is perfectly all right according to the machine. And then E takes f4 is the best move for the engine for black to play. Huh. But I play this. So if I have the King's Gambit, I should take the pawn. And then if c6, we pin the pawn. Queen e2, which is a move we know from the Vienna Gambit and, the Freddy Krueger variants. Okay, interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. Just go back to the review. Let's look at that one blunder. Oh, wow, I had mate in 5. I had mate in 5, and that was a blunder. Queen g6. Okay, it was best. Let's look at it. Queen g6 check. Ouch. Oh, well, that would have been a thing of beauty, guys. But there you go. That's the way it goes. Some you wins and some you loses, and apologies if you were shortchanged on today's video. I might try and squeeze one in for you later on, but that was horrible. Sorry, Jacob. Sorry, buddy. It hurts, but hopefully you'll learn a lesson from it. I have. That's the key thing. That's what we're here for. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. See you all soon.